Thank you for visiting with us at The Patrick and Stephanie Show, where we feature tips and tricks to help you get found, get noticed, and raise your brand awareness. Every Monday and Friday, we share our digital marketing tips on how to increase your online brand awareness. Patrick here. Today, I am pleased to feature how to find the 6 niche markets your business can't afford to overlook. And also, what is a niche market and why you should care. How many niche markets are perched right under your nose? How many have you been overlooking? Hey, take a look at the customers you have right now. Are there any groups that stick out in your mind? Now let me ask you this. Do your advertisements and sales cater to any of these groups? When I say niche markets, if small businesses, nurses, or homeowners come to mind, you're thinking too broadly. Exactly what is a niche market? The 6 niche markets your business can't afford to overlook are: 1. Individuals within a group that you can identify by the same interests and needs. 2. Individuals who are looking for your product. 3. Individuals you have the ability to compel to do business with you, rather than your competitor. 4. Individuals that you can easily reach. 5. A group that is large enough to do the amount of business you need. 6. A group that is small enough to be overlooked by your competition. The greatest value of niche markets is that they enable you to target your sales messages precisely. And yes, the more narrowly you define your market, the easier it is going to be to address the needs within the niche. How do you find niche markets? Of course, the first place to start is with a list of the customers you already have. Dig around. Are there any similarities that seem to stand out to you? Another method involves listing the benefits of your product or service. Think about it. Which prospects would benefit the most from this list of benefits? A narrow group of people should begin to emerge. That is your niche market. How do you reach niche markets? Get to know them. First, you've got to understand the language of each segment of your clientele. Yeah, they may all be speaking English, but they have their own vocabulary and style that only an insider is privy to. The takeaway: get inside the circle. It's the only way to really gain insight into their special needs. Insiders get the real scoop on things that outsiders never even know exist. When your customers see you as one of us, you'll be way ahead of the competition. Your customers will have loyalty towards you that your competitor will not be able to break through, even with lower prices, because you are the one who understands their needs. Marketers are always looking for low-cost ways to boost sales volume and profits. It's in their blood, part of who they are. They can't resist the urge to find, explore, or invent another method to increase the value of their business. And most of them know that there are niche markets all around, just waiting to be discovered. I hope you have found my podcast to be helpful in answering your questions concerning how to find the 6 niche markets you cannot afford to overlook. Please share your sentiments in the comments section. Don't forget, please like, comment, and subscribe to our video. We deeply appreciate your doing so and hope that you enjoy our sharing our information concerning tips and tricks to help you get found, get noticed, and raise your brand awareness. Stephanie and Patrick signing off until next time.